BRRR, it's cold in here. No, it's not. Really, we're going to talk about the BRRR method and something that I think I coined, and I'm not sure if I really coined it or not, but the BLUR method, okay? So we're going to start with my favorite topic of all time, and you guys know I'm an investor myself, and I love the BRRR method. It's something that I've learned in different books that I've read, as well as, you know, the Bigger Pockets podcast, and huge shout out to those guys over there. They've really brought real estate investing to the forefront. So what is the BRRR method? The BRRR method is really easy, okay? You buy a house, you rehab the house, you rent the house, and then you refinance the house, and then you repeat, okay? So what I've done, and I've been really fortunate to do this throughout the years, is, you know, I've purchased homes, we've gone in and we've rehabbed the homes. We've also then found outstanding tenants through tenant screening software that we have with credit pools and everything. And just knowing what credit qualifications are for mortgages has helped me out with that, with identifying the right type of clientele that I want to rent my house. And then we go in and we refinance the house because we bought it at a distressed price, and because of the rehab, the house is now worth a lot more. So it's that equity that we've kind of put into it. And when we're refinancing it, we're able to pull out a pretty good amount of money. And at that time, we repeat that process again. So I'm really not the smartest guy in the room, but I've implemented this process. And one of the biggest things is that you have the speed of implementation, and that's what's going to help you succeed. So the second thing that I talked to you about was the BLUR method, okay? Now, it is the BRRR method, and the only thing that we're doing is we're adding the living in there. You know, this is where you can actually acquire a home with a lot less money and kind of still do the same thing. Other people call it house hacking or rent hacking, but you got to do it legitimately, okay? So you got to be able to occupy the home as your primary residence for, you know, a certain period of time. Let's say 1 year, 2 years, whatever it may be. You just have to have the intention of occupying the home. So this is something that can be done with FHA loans and conventional loans, even VA loans and USDA loans. So you're buying the house with the intention of living in it. You put some, you know, elbow grease into it, especially if you're living in it, rehab it while you're in the house, and then after a certain period of time, when you've outgrown the house, then you go out and you rent it, and you can refinance it, pull the equity out, and once again, you know, acquire more property. So when we talk about people and using the BRRR method or the BLUR method, the key in all of this is acquiring more doors. The more doors that you acquire, the faster that you'll get to financial freedom. With the housing market, at least in the past, not the future. I'm not, you know, a financial analyst or economist. You know, it's worked out really well for me. I purchased a bunch of homes in 08, 9, 10, and 11 for less than $100,000. By the time everything was said and done, the houses were, you know, about $80,000 all in. Within the last 8 or 9 years, a lot of these houses have been paid off, and we've gone through and refinanced them and did it all over again. So if you have any questions about the BRRR method, the BLUR method, please feel free to reach out to me, David Zaire, at 757-478-8493, and be sure to click the link below to apply or to get on my Calendly or calendar to set up a 15-minute client consultation. All right, I look forward to hearing from you.